Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I'll be playing Mortal Kombat 1, and I'll be playing some online matches. In particular, I'll be doing casual matches, and I'll be starting off playing as Sub-Zero. And I'll be using a new Sub-Zero skin, or at least a new palette of a skin for Sub-Zero that I unlocked for reaching rank Warrior in Season 3 of Kombat League. So, actually genuinely forget if I said this, but let's sit back, relax, as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Not sure if I actually have my... I do. I have my mic turned off for online chat. Obviously, my actual microphone is turned on for this broadcast. Of course, the phone is going to decline because they've looked at my profile level and my wins. However, they've completely ignored the amount of losses that I have. And of course, they have no way of knowing the reason that I actually have such a high profile level, which is the reason is not because I'm some kind of pro expert at Mortal Kombat. It's not that. It's because I grinded the seasonal tower in Season 2. But thankfully this opponent has actually accepted. So there is Sub-Zero, and that's a new palette for him. Again, you can unlock that palette by reaching rank Warrior in Season 3 of Kombat League. Quite random.
Temple of Kataraval.
I've now met your brother. He's nothing like you.
Which is why he remains unworthy.
Take one. Action.
Courses through me.
Sure fucking does. So it's a nice looking skin now, to be fair, or palette. Because the skin is an actual, like a, what the fuck, man? You sure you want to, yeah, of course, I do. He desperately wants a rematch, he can go fuck himself. Yeah, it's a nice looking palette now, to be fair. I think it's just knowing that you reached the warrior rank in Kombat League, you know. It's knowing that you won, you know, a good few tough fights online against other players to actually get that skin, you know, because a palette. Because a lot of the palettes and skins you get in Mortal Kombat 1, you just get by playing the game. You know, playing through Kombat League, or playing through Invasions, or Shrine. But yeah, it's kind of like rewarding, like when you actually like reach a certain rank online to get a new palette. You're looking for the juicy gossip, I see. To be honest with you, man, I know I put it up there, like, but I don't even want to talk about it, man. To be fair. It was intended for saber attack, you know. Put it that way. But nonetheless, anyway, welcome to the live stream, man. Good to have you. Hope all is well with you. I read your mind. This guy has left. Like, why join a session and then leave the session? I don't get that. So yeah, I wrote that community post for saber attack. I don't even know if he can see it, to be honest with you. But I do know that a couple of weeks ago he subscribed to my channel again, because clearly, like, I got a notification saying Sabertac has subscribed to your channel, so that obviously means that there was at some stage he unsubscribed. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like, oh, who is this Sabertac guy? You know what I mean? Like, he obviously subscribed to my channel and then unsubscribed and then resubscribed. So if he has subscribed to my channel, but then obviously he has, you know, to see the community post. So yeah, it was just intended for him, really, to be honest with you. I just don't want to kind of like
Grandmaster Bossy Pants Scorpion.
fucking have this like big kind of gossip live stream. Do you know what I mean?
The fridge.
I'm gonna go random again.
Temple of Kata Ravala.
Do you hate being reptiloid? Is that why you mimic us?
It's to hide from warmbloods who hate me for being one.
Take one. Action!
last hope.
Still in the game.
Final take. Action.
You fucker.
Sub-Zero.
Any plans for new games on the channel? New games on the channel. Tekken 8, I suppose. Metal Gear Solid remake tomorrow, if all goes according to plan. It's due for delivery tomorrow. So I suppose, like, yeah. Starting with the Metal Gear Solid remake, Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes, which, it's due for delivery tomorrow. If all goes according to plan, I'm going to stream that on my channel. That's never been streamed on my channel before, so that's a new game. Planning on streaming Undertale as well. It's a game that I haven't streamed on my channel, so technically it is new to my channel. And Tekken 8 as well. So that's 3 new games planned for my channel. I mean, at least I'm not like one of those shit-stained Zoomers who just plays Fortnite over and over again.
Brawling badass.
Who the fuck is that? Someone just messaged me saying Connie Rage, frightened. Probably one of my, because he wanted a rematch. My previous opponent wanted a rematch, so I didn't give them a rematch, and he's like frightened.
Frosty the Snow Chick.
Yeah, I'm so scared to beat your ass again. What an idiot.
Sub-Zero. 2 Iceman.
What the fuck was going on here? Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
I kept him
You
waiting.
have made enemies of the Shaolin.
They are the least of my concerns.
Take 1. Action.
He's good at blocking, I'll give him that. Look at him taunting.
It's not over yet.
Final take.
Yet. I don't think I've actually ever come across an expert blocker before. That's unusual. Hiya, Poster Productions. I suppose you're here for the gossip tour, yeah? How are you keeping?
Fatality. Kung Lao wins.
Okay, that was an expert blocker. Like, I'm not even saying that in a bad way or a good way, it's just he's an expert blocker. I mean, blocking is part of the strategy as well, like, you know? Gossip, what's going on? It doesn't matter. I thought you might have seen my community post. That's okay. E-Rock112, hello to you. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Great to have you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Yes, there's a YouTube civil war happening right now. Keemstar will report on it shortly. There's a what? YouTube civil war? What the fuck is a YouTube what's going on with the YouTube civil war, man? Who's Keemstar? How am I doing? Honestly? Not good. I didn't decline, what the fuck?
Rocky Rikogo. Icy cold. Still waiting for those shades. Treasure chamber.
You think Liu Kang's gone soft?
Had you betrayed me, I'd have had you executed.
Take one. Action.
You can duck and he knows about it. It was a close one, to be fair.
The Lin Kuei will rule.
Take two.
Oh god.
Action.
Find your place.
Brutality. Sub-Zero.
I see the comments, I'll respond to them in just a moment there. Now, just in the middle of an online match. Well, was in the middle of an online match. Go back to the main menu. He's gone. Well, he went the next up. I don't want to go to the next. I want to go to the main menu. And then I'll chat. Look, there's 6 people watching this live stream, and they don't want to be listening to a fucking episode of the Jeremy Kyle fucking show, you know. So I'll try to respond to him as quickly as I can. Who is Sabertac? He's a YouTuber. And what did that wanker? Well, first of all, Emily, welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Happy New Year to you. It's great to have you in the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by the live stream, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. What did that wanker say to you? Look, obviously you've seen my community post. There's other posts there too, just to let you know. In fact, I actually uploaded a few community posts actually today and yesterday as well, just to let people know, you know. That community post that I uploaded today was aimed at Sabertac, providing he even can see it. I do know that a couple of weeks ago he subscribed to my channel again. He made the decision to subscribe to my channel. I got a notification saying that Sabertac subscribed to your channel. So I'm only presuming that he can see that community post. Sabertac knows what he said. And that community post was aimed at Sabertac. Sorry, gotta go. I'm going to the NBA game. Jesus Christ, enjoy that, man. Holy shit, man. NBA. Man, enjoy, and thanks so much for that. But I don't need to say sorry. Happy New Year to you too. Thanks. Thanks very much. I'm going to report that fucker. Well, I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, knowing me, I'll probably end up talking about it, but as of right now, I just don't want to talk about it. Banned again. Well, I mean,
Check out the bomb.
that's actually a nice skin that Scorpion has there. Maybe, Damien, maybe he will get banned again. Who knows?
Nice to see you. Ketchup.
And flagged and all. Well, I mean, if you want to, Emily,
Iceman.
I'm not going to stop you. I mean, it's nothing to do with me if you want to report them, you know what I mean?
Tarkatan Colony.
I won't hold back, brother.
Do your worst.
Take one. Action.
Fired up. Prepare yourself.
Take two. Action. Finish him. Scorpion wins.
So, how's everyone doing? Well, you know, well, first of all, glad that you're doing good, Damien. You, I take it you're back in college? Do you have many exams coming up? Or assignments or presentations? But glad you're doing good. I'm just full of emotion. That's the way I would sum it up now, to be honest with you. Just thinking about where to get my suit. There used to be a suit place at the end of Shannon Street, but I take it they're gone. Oh God, there's another place fuck it. Is there a place in North Main Street? I think. Nick something. Oh, I think there might be a place in North Main Street as well that does suits. No man, no college until. Oh God, you're actually off until what the fuck? What? Oh, you're off now again till September. Oh, that's actually unreal. Oh, because the work placement. Oh, I had forgotten about that. That's actually pretty good. So, Aidan, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Welcome
Icy cold.
to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to Mortal Kombat 1 live stream. Playing V19 matches. Hope you're doing well and hope that you had a live stream. I woke up from a nap, saw a post, and that you're streaming. Wanted to know if you were okay. I appreciate that, Aidan. I appreciate that. It's amazing how the juicy gossip attracts more attention than content, but I appreciate that. Unless, well, I'm not. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing you can say or do can change that.
The pyramid.
Cold can't stop me, not even in deep space.
We had to talk about it off stream.
I will find
It's nothing you wouldn't have heard before, put it that way. So I appreciate that, Damien, but no, to be honest. It's only going to be the same, you know, song and dance that you would have heard before, so yeah. But I do appreciate that though. Nonetheless. Might be a bit of a delay in knowing me reading the comments and continue playing online, but you can comment away, that's okay. I mean, again, knowing me, you know, I probably will end up talking about it. But as of right now, I kind of like just feel like, I know, I just feel like what's the point really, you know? Well, I suppose, like, I mean, what's written in the post is written in the post. And that's pretty much, it says enough, like, what's written in the post says enough, you know, that kind of way? So, like, I suppose that's one hell of a brutality like
Too
that.
slow, too weak, too easy.
I mean, I suppose I could touch upon that,
Omni-Man
you know?
wins.
Let's go back. To you too, you fucking retard. But yeah, I just can't understand people anymore. You know? I just can't understand how if somebody look, I already spoke about this on my channel, so this is not new. This is not new, right? I have spoke about this on my channel more than once now, okay? I got jealous of one of Sabertax's videos a couple of months ago. It was a video titled I Have No Lungs. It was a Resident Evil 4 video. I genuinely can't remember if it was the original or the remake, but that's beside the point. In the video, which was like 30 seconds long, very short, less than a minute, it was the part of the game where you're in the mine carts, and the Ganados were there, and Leon is shooting the Ganados with a shotgun, and it's titled I Have No Lungs. It got well over 1,000 views, possibly even more, I can't remember, but definitely got more than 1,000 views. And at the time I was creating a lot of Mortal Kombat 1. Again, this is not new, I've said this before anyway. I was creating a lot of Mortal Kombat 1 content at the time, and I didn't know back then at the time that YouTube was restricting Mortal Kombat 1 content due to its gory content. So it was restricting views and stuff like that. It was restricting Mortal Kombat 1 content being recommended to viewers as well. So because of that, I didn't know that. But because of that, my Mortal Kombat 1 content was getting like 1 view, 2 views. And I saw Sabertax's video that got over 1,000 views. And it just pissed me off. Okay? I'm being honest. It pissed me off. I got extremely jealous. I was saying to myself, how can a pointless 30-second video with no context called I Have No Lungs get that many views? But when I'm making content, when I'm making Mortal Kombat 1 content, and I'm, you know, I have an introduction to my content, you know, I have an outro to my content. I make my content as entertaining as I possibly can. I add as much context in as I possibly can. I said to myself, how can I get like 2 or 3 views, but this no context video gets over 1,000 views? And it just pissed me off. I got extremely jealous. And as a side effect of that jealousy, it took over me like venom. Yeah, honestly. When I was playing Spider-Man 2 and, you know, I was introduced to Venom, the team of Venom, it's just, honestly, Venom to me represents the worst of you. Could be anger, could be jealousy, could be a number of things. The worst of you taken over you. And you do things you wouldn't normally do. You act in a way you would normally act. You speak to people in a way you wouldn't normally speak to. So my venom was jealousy at that particular time. So what I did, because of that jealousy, is I went to a message that Sabertax sent me a good while ago. And it was something like, I don't know, it was something like, fuck you, you're gay, etc., etc. And I reported it to PlayStation Safety. And as a result of that, they suspended, temporarily suspended Sabertax's PlayStation account. Look, I genuinely can't forgive myself for what I did, because it's embarrassing, it's stupid, and it's disgusting, and it's not who I want to be as a person. I denied it instantly. Sabertax knew it was me instantly. He messaged me. He said, "You got me banned, didn't you?" I denied it. Let's just look. There's more to me denying it, but let's just say I denied it. After about a week or so, I admitted to him that it was me, and I said, "I don't expect you to forgive me because I can't forgive myself." I just wanted him to know. So he did know. I think one of the first things he did out of reaction was, because he hid me on YouTube, which means that I can't comment on his content. You can't block anyone on YouTube. You can only hide them from your content. So it means you can't comment. They can still see your content. So he hid me from his channel. He blocked me on WhatsApp, which is perfectly understandable. So my stance then was, to be honest with you, it's better that way, because I can't forgive myself anyway. So I couldn't ask him for forgiveness because I can't even forgive myself. the way I looked at it, considering that we had a few falling outs anyway before that, I felt like we were both better off not knowing each other. So, yeah, I kind of just like blocked him on Discord and I hid him on my channel. And I felt that was the best decision. Now, I spoke about all of that already anyway. So this community post, the follow-up, so to speak. Look, actually before the community post, a couple of weeks ago, I got a notification from YouTube and it said, SaberTac, subscribe to your channel. My initial reaction was, what the fuck? Why is the person that I got reported, the person whose PSN I got temporarily suspended, why is this person subscribing to my YouTube channel? I didn't think too much of it. Then he was streaming Alan Wake 2 a couple of weeks back. And I joined the live stream because I was genuinely curious to see what the hell was going on. So I think I said something like, hi, I'm not going to stick around the live stream because I haven't completed Alan Wake 1, so I don't want any spoilers. So he said, hello person who got me suspended on PlayStation. But then he was like, are you enjoying Resident Evil 4? So I'm thinking, okay, he's asking me a question, he's talking to me. He clearly, if I'm able to leave that comment, then clearly he didn't, he not only did he subscribe to my channel, but he unhid me from his channel. Remember earlier I said that he hid me from his channel, which would have prevented me from commenting on his content. Well, he obviously reversed that decision because I was able to leave that comment and he responded to it. So I thought to myself, okay, well, he's leaving me comment on his content now. He's talking to me. So I'm thinking, okay, that's what's happening. So I told him, look, I'm not going to watch any more content because I don't want to get spoiled. So I left the live stream and that was that. And then we jump forward to today. I get a notification, SaberTac is live. He's playing Resident Evil 7. So I joined the live stream. I left the comment saying hello, and the next minute the comment is not even there and it didn't even show up. He has a computer voice turned on, chat to speech, so you'd hear it if it was showing up. So clearly he reversed his decision again and hid me. Now nothing has happened. Nothing happened from the time of me joining his Alan Wake 2 live stream to him doing the RE7 live stream. Nothing happened since then. But for whatever reason, he made the decision to hide me again from his channel. So I'm just about to leave the live stream. I'm like, okay, fair enough. When I hear one of my subscribers and one of SaberTac's subscribers, Strange, ask a question about me, ironically enough, saying, what's the story between you and Johnny? And, well, he said some shit about me. Okay? He knows what he said. Right? I obviously know what he said because I heard it. Lots of things, really, ranging from an asshole and a guy that has no friends. I'm not gonna lie, man. Takes a true man to talk about his feelings. You know? Takes a true son of a bitch to talk about how you fucking feel. And it wasn't nice to hear that. Was it nice what I did? No. Absolutely not. Because what I did was an act of jealousy. I got jealous. It was disgusting. It was wrong. What I did to him was wrong. But hatred is no better than jealousy. And he demonstrated a sheer bit of hatred towards me in that. I also felt like he was talking about me behind my back. He obviously thought that Because he wouldn't have known if I left that. If he hid me from the channel, he's not going to know that I'm there. So there he is talking about me behind my back. Couldn't even defend myself. So look, as I put up in the community post, just the question I have is, if he hates me so much, then why did he subscribe to my channel a couple of weeks ago? I just don't understand that. And the final thing I said was, I might have been a jealous son of a bitch, but you know, hatred is no better. And what it really comes down to at the end of the day is, who of any of us can wake up tomorrow morning, look themselves in the mirror and say, I'm a perfect son of a bitch. I've done no wrong, and I never will. And I do everything right, and I never make a mistake, and I never hurt someone, and I never say something I don't mean, or do something I don't mean, or end up down a dark road and fuck up. I'm Mr. Perfect. Who of us can say that? None of us can. None of us can, including Sabertac. So I'm thinking to myself, and also like perspective as well, you know, okay, I acted of jealousy, I got his PSN account temporarily suspended, but he's back on it again. I mean, but I don't expect to be forgiven for that, but like, I will say one thing though, I mean, hatred is just as bad as jealousy, and that's all, that's all. That's all I need to hear. Sorry to hear that, man. I've had the COVID for the last week. Oh shit, man, sorry to hear that, man. How are you feeling now? Aidan, hope you're feeling better. Oh, I see, it's coming with the way you keep talking about it. Well, I keep fucking talking about it because the likes of you fucking keep pushing me. So yeah, I did end up talking about it. Because instead of people joining my live stream to watch my content, people are joining because of the gossip. I have like 6 people watching right now because of gossip. I post many community posts. I've posted community posts about Metal Gear Solid, the original, and Metal Gear Solid, the remake. I've put up posts about various things. Nobody comments on them. You know? I've done a live stream earlier of Resident Evil 4 remake and nobody joined. There's a bit of gossip going around and the whole fucking community is out. So yeah, I did eventually talk about it. Q Venom song. Q Venom. I believe turning into Venom by the end of the night. Ah, stop that now. I only opened my app and the first thing I saw is this post. I never seen others. I know, man, I know. But you have to admit though, more people are drawn to gossip than they are of like just content, you know. So yeah, it's getting late already now, so I'm going to do a couple of more matches and then we'll call it live stream. And we call it a night at this stage. I'm fucking ready to call it a fucking day on this planet. But anyway, I'm joking, of course. I know it isn't something to joke about, like, but who doesn't feel that way in life at some stage, huh? I just don't get why some people think they're the second coming of Christ, and in reality they make Satan look like Mother Teresa. Like, what gives people the right to look down on other people because they make a couple of mistakes along the way in life? And like, I have no friends. At least I don't have friends that are fake. At least I don't have friends that like annoy me all the time, bully me all the time. I just don't understand.
Sub-Zero.
You know what?
Slither.
I don't know. Yeah. I just don't know. Pretty much. In closing. Just wanted to know if you were okay, because I was dead for the past week, and this is the first time I've been on YouTube all week. And again, as I said, I appreciate that, man. I hope you're doing well. Now, I did annoy you into speaking.
The fridge.
Well, I wouldn't use those words, annoy, but all the talk about it, like,
Colony.
I kind of felt like fucking I might as well talk about it. Do you want someone to change the topic because I have
It's
something
to
I want
hide
to
from
talk about with
warmbloods
you?
who hate me for being one.
Yeah, sure, man. Fire away, man. Take that spotlight off me. Let's talk about you, Aiden. How's life with you apart from having the COVID? And I'll reply to it now once the fight is over. Reptile just burped. That wasn't me, that was Reptile. I see there's a few comments down there now, I'll read them now in a second. I'd actually love if Sabertac joined the live stream, really. And if you're actually watching this live stream, Sabertac, clearly you've had a lot to say about me behind my back. Well, I'm here now, Saber. You know, we're all here now. Why don't you have a bit of an open dialogue with me? You know, to my digital face. Because I think that's only right that someone has the opportunity to defend themselves when they're attacked like that. You know? So, yeah, you had a lot to say about me in your live stream to Strange, you know. So, now's your chance, Saber. You know. I thought he was watching it, to the truth, but yeah. Okay, where are the you ready for a Suicide Squad kill? Justice League? Me? No. I'm not a comic nerd. I'm a gaming nerd, but I'm not a comic nerd. I mean, I play Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 and Miles Morales, but it doesn't make me a comic nerd. I don't really watch Marvel movies. I don't really watch DC movies. I mean, I watch like 1% of them. So I honestly couldn't give two flying fucks about Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, and I think it sounds like the most fucking nerdy, fucking long ass name ever made, to be honest with you. I actually cringe. Genuinely, this is my personal opinion. I mean, don't take this as a personal attack. I mean, if you're a fan of comic culture and you're a fan of like DC and Marvel, that's great, have fun, but I just think the whole comic culture for me it makes me cringe. It just makes me want to cringe. I just feel like, I don't know. It just makes you cringe anyway. But well, Damon has answered your question anyway. Game is trash already apparently. Also, it's great. I'm engaged now. Holy shit, man! How old are you now? Fucking hell, man! This guy's engaged and everything. Jesus, I'm fucking still sitting here playing Mortal Kombat. Happy fucking days. But no, congratulations, man. That's great. I don't like the route Warner Brothers are taking personally. Yeah, they're going down the road now of like live service. So like Mortal Kombat 1 is pretty much a live service game anyway. Please comment on the recent comments from Johnny. Huh? Please comment on the recent comments from Johnny. Damien, unless you have played it, I don't want to hear it. I'm going into that game positive, and even if it's trash, I will finish it and respect it. But can I just say one thing, about that? Kevin Conway, actually, I think it was called Conway or Kevin obviously was a very talented voice actor, okay, and he portrayed Batman very, very well. But I'm sorry, but the death of a man and doesn't make a game good. Having respect for the life of a talented individual, okay, and paying your respects to a talented individual doesn't make a game good by default. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Good game development, good game design is what makes a game good. I'm sorry, but I'm never going to go out and buy a game just because it has a dead person in it. And I liked this guy, I'm going to buy the game now. I just think that mentality is just stupid. And I don't care if you agree with me or disagree with me. It's how I feel. I just think it's stupid. I just think it's absolutely stupid to go out and buy a game just because it has Kevin Conroy in it. It doesn't make a game good. It doesn't take away all the bullshit from modern gaming. It doesn't take away all the bullshit that Warner Brothers have been throwing at us. Light a candle for him. Go to your local church. Light a candle. Light a candle for Kevin Conroy. Say a prayer for him. If you're atheist, do a TikTok video about him. I don't know. Pay your respects to him in your own way. Remember him in your own way. But like paying full price for a game that could end up being absolute shite just because it has Kevin Conroy in it is just daft. And that's how I feel anyway. That's how I feel. Verified personally for me, it's a live service filled with microtransactions. Not a fan of paying 80 quid for a game that requires so much time and money for skins. Rocksteady. See what I mean? Exactly. Rocksteady key people left the company during the production. I mean, it doesn't sound good when the key people leave, you know what I mean? You're 18. Damn. Young engagement. Well, as long as it's what you want to do, go for it. That was that saber when you mentioned it. Well, when I mentioned about well, I forget now. When I mentioned what? So I mentioned quite a few things now. It's hard to keep up. Do you understand what you're saying? But I am okay with that stuff. You're okay? What? It's actually no. I'm sorry, no, Damon. That's not actually not. It's actually not fair. It's actually. I mean, it's people. Sorry, no, Aiden. But it's mentalities like yours that are actually fucking ruining the video game industry. I'm sorry. So you have no problem paying €80 or $80 for a game, yeah? That is riddled with microtransactions that requires so much time and money just for skins, and half the time the game isn't even working properly. It's full of bugs and glitches and patches that come out every couple of fucking weeks to make the game in a playable condition. You're telling me that you're okay with that? Well, I'm not okay with you being okay with that, if you don't mind me saying. And quite simply, I don't care if you don't mind me saying, because I'm just going to say it anyway. It's that kind of sheepish mentality. Yes, sir. I'll take that, sir. Thank you, sir. That kind of mentality is why we have games like Cyberpunk. It's that kind of mentality that we have games like Pokemon, Violet and Scarlet, that almost a year later still isn't actually 100% finished properly, as in working properly. Is that mentality that we have Mortal Kombat 1, that has premium in-game currency that's impossible, almost impossible to earn in-game. It is that mentality that we got GTA, the defective trilogy. Come on, no man. I'm not saying him dying is making it good. I said I would finish it in respect of him. It's kind of the same thing, really. It's kind of the same thing, really, Aiden. In fact, it's exactly the same thing. You're saying that you're going to finish it in respect of him. I'm telling you there's other ways to pay respects to a dead man. You know, it doesn't have to be religious. You know, it can be non-religious as well. I don't know, write a poem or something. My dear Kevin. I don't know. Anything. Just like, you don't have to pay full price for a broken game that's full of microtransactions to pay your respect to Kevin. You do know that he was in stuff outside of video games too, and maybe just go and order the animated Batman series. I don't know, there's other ways that you can pay your respect. So no? Oh yeah, I did say that I hoped he was here. I hoped he was here, so maybe, you know, he would actually say the things that he said to me, you know, face to face. I say face to face, you know, on the stream, like, and give me the opportunity to publicly defend myself. So yeah, I was hoping that he'd be here, you know, that instead of talking about me behind my back on his live stream, that maybe he'd actually, you know, be brave enough to say those things to me on my stream. And this time, I'd actually be here to respond to it. So yeah, I was hoping that he'd be here. I mean, I'm either going to get the skins or not. I'm going to play the game, have fun with the 3 friends who have been waiting this game, and 100% the game. Yeah, well, it's up to yourself what you want to do, Aiden, but you know, if you keep supporting bullshit, then you're going to keep getting bullshit, you know. But then again, some people are into scat, so, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? I think I'll have one more fight and see how it goes in after that. Now I see my viewership has been reduced 50% the second I stopped talking about gossip. Maybe I'll turn this live stream into a fucking Jeremy Kyle show. I get what you guys are saying, but in my mind I won't have a set thoughts on it till I beat it. It's probably one of those supporting this to come back to bite me in the ass, or I will come back and bite you in the ass. If you support a fully priced game that's riddled with microtransactions to get a stupid, silly little fucking cosmetic that has no effect to the gameplay whatsoever, that actually costs money on top of the $80 that you paid for, yeah, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass like fucking Jaws, man. You won't have an ass left to bite.
Shirai who? Shirai you. Nice to see you. Shadow sister. That's cool. The Great Hall.
Stay away from Harumi. In this war, family isn't off limits.
Take 1. Action! Take two. Action.
There's much more to come.
Brutality.
Actually go to the menu Scorpion, but maybe next time. That was a nice brutality now. If I say so myself. If I say myself. I can't talk anymore, to be honest with you. Anyways, the only people who enjoys this game, and I'm completely man, I'm sorry, man, you need to get yourself checked. You need to get yourself checked, Aiden. I'm sorry, man, I'm just saying it as it is, man. You need to get yourself checked. Honestly, man, you need to get yourself seriously checked, man. If you're okay with that, man. I mean, I'm sorry, no. I mean, some people like shooting games, and some people like racing games. Some people like to go online. Some people like to play on their own. Some people like to play their games, 3 hours straight. Some people like play their games like 30 minutes. But I'm sorry, no. But like, I'm not okay with somebody who's saying it's okay for an 80, 90 euro game to have monthly fighter passes that cost money every month, like €5, €10 every month for cosmetic content that has absolutely no impact to the gameplay whatsoever. I'm not okay with you being okay with that. And I think it's people like you, Aiden, if you don't mind me saying, it's mentalities like yours that we have this bullshit. It's just, oh my God, I will never be okay with that, ever. Now, I will still like you as a person, right? Okay? I will still have a conversation with you. I will still get on with you, but we will never, ever see eye to eye on this. But that's okay. That's okay. We can get over that. It's not a personal thing, but I will never see eye to eye with you on this. Ever. Or anyone for that matter. I get excited for games too, but I'm realistic if a game is shit. I won't force myself to like a game. That's a very good fucking point there, Damien. Honestly. I love that. He's not going to force himself to like a game. There's so many fucking people out there, and I've done it myself in the past. Forcing themselves to like a game. Far Cry 6, Gotham Knights, Dying Light 2 were notable games of the last year or two. I was excited and really they were just god awful. I mean, it happens. Like, we get hyped for a game because that's the way the game industry is. They hype us up with these cinematic CGI trailers. Keanu Reeves pops in now and again to say hello. Norman Reed's flashes his hole. And we're all fucking getting hyped up. The music is good. They put in a good song for the trailer and everyone's hyped up. And, Jeff Keighley puts together a fantastic package at the Game Awards. And we're all fucking hyped up for this game. And when it comes out, and we're almost forcing ourselves to like this game, but in the back of our mind, there's just this shouting from our common sense, this game is not good. This game is not good. This game is nowhere near as good as they were hyping it up. This game is not good. But you're almost like shutting it up, like, you're like, no, this game is good. But it's not. And that's the reality. That's modern gaming summed up right there, if I do say so myself. In my personal opinion, of course. Everyone's opinion is different, that's fine, I respect that. But I'm telling you, man, the amount of people that force themselves to like a game is unbelievable. So many people do it, like. And it's happened to me numerous times. I'm sure if I just stop and think about it, I can actually think of a few games where I've like forced myself to actually like a game. You know? Fuck it, I'll do another fight. So tomorrow night, if all goes according to plan, I will be streaming the remake of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. It's apparently getting a remake. You know, rumor has it again that a remake of Metal Gear Solid is in development. I would like if the video game industry, if the video game media would refer to it as it's a remake. There is already a remake of Metal Gear Solid. It's called Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. You know, so please refer to it as it is. It's a remake. Be interesting to see what it would look like. You know, today with current hardware and PS5, I think it would look absolutely fucking amazing. The storytelling would be absolutely fantastic. But just call it a remake, or else call it a reimagining. Just call it what it is. You know what I mean? Personally, I think a reimagining would be interesting. You know, they could do things that they didn't do in the original. You know, maybe kind of like combine elements from Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake into Metal Gear Solid. You know, change up the lore a little bit. I don't know. A remake Metal Gear, I couldn't agree with you more. To be honest with you, remake. It's the fucking obvious thing to do. But when has Konami ever understood the concept of obvious? You know what I mean? I know what we'll do. We'll make Japanese pinball machines, because that's what gamers want, and they don't want to do Silent Hill. They don't want to do Metal Gear Solid game. We'll give them a pinball machine. Oh no, we've learned our ways. We're going to give you Metal Gear Survive. You know, so, but I agree with you. Remake Metal Gear. I need to play more of Metal Gear. You definitely do. It's a fantastic series. Check out some of my instead of checking out my gossip, Aiden, check out some of my my Metal Gear content. Today I'll be streaming Metal Gear Solid, the original version. I've been streaming a lot of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I've done quite a lot of parts on that. So and I have tomorrow, if all goes according to plan, I'm streaming the remake of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. So check that out. But yeah, Metal Gear needs to be remade 100%. Metal Gear Rising, not so much. Yeah, paying for save slots on Metal Gear Survive. But I agree with you. I've spoken about this numerous times now. But so the timeline of Metal Gear Solid goes as follows. You have Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which tells the story of how Naked Snake becomes Big Boss. Okay, it's an origin story for Big Boss. It's an origin story for Ocelot. You know, even the DARPA chief is in there as Sigint. It's an origin story. That's where the timeline of Metal Gear begins. Then you have Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, which basically is a sequel to Snake Eater.
Grandmaster Bossy Pants. Iceman.
Then you have Metal Gear.
Living Forest.
Then you have Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Then you have Metal Gear Solid. Then you have Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. Let's go back up. So, after Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, we have Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. then Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, and then Metal Gear Solid. And then Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 4, and that is the entire timeline lore of Metal Gear. So considering the last mainline Metal Gear game that we got was Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, then the obvious choice for a remake should have been Metal Gear. But obvious is something that Konami just don't understand. So instead we got a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 simply because it's the most popular game in the series. So that shows popularity over lore, which is silly really. But yeah, Damien, I agree with you, man. They should have remade Metal Gear, but unfortunately they didn't.
Stop staring.
Action.
And I'll read the comments in a second. See, I just looked down and saw Chad. So Chad, welcome to the live stream, or the end of it at least anyway. How are you doing? I think I'll read the rest of the comments after this match, respond to them, a small bit of a chat, and then I'm going to get some sleep. Oh, come on. A bit of a story to tell actually as well. Unfortunately, it's not a big, juicy, gossipy story. Sorry to disappoint you. It's about a controller. Yeah. Take that. We were expecting something like, you know, Johnny Came Out or something. But no, it's about a controller. Sorry to disappoint. If you ever come across an opponent that just blocks all the time, I mean, just throw.
Finisher.
Block right back at her. So I'll return to the main menu. Always nice to get a victory in your last match. So you're only as good as your last match, so that was my last match. Where are we? Alan Wake coming to Dead by Daylight. I seen that actually. I seen that. Damien, your brother was right. I remember he was mentioning that the other night. I'm fully convinced he actually works for Behaviour. I swear to God. Honestly. I'm gutted now. No more gossip. But yeah, so as I mentioned, I'm hoping that, well, it's scheduled. The remake of Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes, is scheduled to arrive at my home at some stage tomorrow before 8 p.m. So if all goes according to plan, I will be playing and streaming Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Again, the remake of Metal Gear Solid on my channel. It will be the very first time I played the remake of Metal Gear Solid, so I'm excited and I'm happy to be streaming it with all of you as well. So yeah, if all goes according to plan. So today, what I did was I wanted to test everything. So I wanted to test I'm going to be playing it on the Wii. It's a GameCube game, but the Wii is backwards compatible with GameCube games, so I'll be playing it on my Wii. So I wanted to make sure the Wii was working fine. It was working fine. Made sure there was batteries in the Wii remote, because you have to use the Wii remote to turn on the Wii. You can obviously use the GameCube controller to play the GameCube games, which is what this story is about. So everything is fine. I threw on some Resident Evil 4 on GameCube just for the fun of it, played a little bit of that. Then I noticed that the L and R buttons on the GameCube, basically the back buttons on the GameCube, were very fucking, like, they were acting up. Like, they were kind of like, they weren't fully, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Well, like, when you pushed them in, they weren't going up properly. So for instance, like, Leon was still aiming his weapon, and he was still aiming the knife. So I was like, oh shit. My only GameCube controller, because I don't have any other more GameCube controllers, is acting up. This is gonna fuck things up for playing Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. So I said to myself, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go and get myself a GameCube controller, another one. So there was two shops I had in mind. There's a place called, well, I just call it Harry's, because the guy that owns the shop is called Harry, but there's no fucking way his name is Harry. It's like, okay, put it this way. Do you know if you saw Kratos in real life, and you didn't know his name, and you asked him, what's your name? And he said, my name is Frank. He wouldn't look like a Frank to you, like, would he? You know? So yeah, I just call him Harry anyway. He sells retro video game consoles and games and accessories, so I was hoping he would have it. So I had him in mind, and I also had a place called CEX in mind. They are, it's like a second-hand, like, kind of entertainment shop. They sell second-hand video games and consoles and other digital devices as well. I checked on their website, and it said that there was one GameCube controller in stock. But when I went to did the click and collect thing, it was no longer showing up. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on, whether they were going to have it in or not. Because they were saying that they had one in a place called Blackpool, it's like 20 minutes away from me. So then I went, I'll read the comments in a second. Then I went, so I said, fuck it, I might as well just go down and see what happens. So then on the way down, I phoned Harry. I said, do you have a GameCube controller in stock? He said, no. I said, shit. Literally. I did say shit. So I said, sorry, we might have one in next week. I said, okay, thanks. And in my own mind thinking, next week is not good enough, you bastard. So then I ended up in CX, and just typical CX worker. I said, you know, I'm sorry, but you know, CX workers, man, they're like, I don't think they wear uniforms. They just wear skin. I don't know. It's just like, it's like they just go into a booth and it's like create a wrestler, and they just get turned into a CX worker basically. Anyway, so I went in there and I told them, I said, look, I looked around first. I looked out the window and I looked inside and I couldn't see a GameCube controller. I knew it wasn't going to be in there. So I went in there and said, look, I checked your website before I left. I said you have a gaming controller in stock, but I'm guessing you don't have it in stock. He said, oh yeah, it's faulty. It's showing up that it's in stock, but it's not in stock. So I was like, okay. I said, can you check to see if it's in stock in another store? This place is in Douglas, the hometown of Cillian Murphy, who just won an award for Oppenheimer, whatever it's called. That's his hometown, Douglas. So great movie. He said, "Oh yeah, I can check that for you." So I said to him, he said, "Oh, but it'll be the same thing as you checking it on the website." So in my own mind, I didn't say at the time, but I'm thinking, "The fuck is the point then?" So there was no guarantee it being stocked there either. So I mean, at that stage, like there was no point in me going all the way out there to get the controller because it probably wasn't even in stock. So I then messaged CX, and again I'll read all the comments in a second, don't worry. I messaged CX on their Facebook page, and I said, is there any Nintendo GameCube controllers in stock in Cork City in Ireland, please? They took hours to reply, so I ended up fucking ordering one online, and it's going to be delivered within the next few days. Thankfully though, the controller I have is still working. It's just a bit iffy, so I'll still be able to stream Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes, don't worry about that. Just nice to have a backup controller as well to go along with it. So then CX get back to me on Facebook and they say, yes, we have controllers in stock in Cork. So I was like, thanks, but which stores in Cork City, please? And then they mentioned the two stores, like they mentioned Blackpool, even though I literally came out of Blackpool that day and I was told that we don't have any of them. So, you know, it's a good thing I knew that beforehand. Because if I went on this guy's word from Facebook Messenger, it would have been false. So they're obviously their stock system is obviously faulty. They need to fix it. And that's my story. Something a lot more exciting in my head, not gonna lie. But you were hoping for some more gossip now, did you? Then on the way I met Sabertac and I strangled him with the cord of my GameCube controller and I buried him in my back garden. But that part isn't really important, is it? Okay, you were going to say something about a controller, and I sure fucking did. You beat the original Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I beat that game many times, man. I know I streamed it today, but that was just to show what the original looks, plays, and songs like, you know. Because it'll be great, like, to kind of compare it to the remake tomorrow. If all goes according to plan. Harry Potter Shop. Harry Potter Shop, good one. Junior said, hello, welcome to the channel. How are you doing? Well, not much left in the live stream though, but thanks for dropping by nonetheless, much appreciated. CX worker just stares at you and not say hello. Oh no, it wasn't that, it's just, even though he was okay, but they all just seem to look the same. Like, I don't want to fucking racist. Like, it's a fucking store. Like, last time I checked, CX wasn't a nationality. Like, but I don't know. It's just they all just seem to just look the same. I don't know how else to describe it. But just anyway. What? Woohoo! Hello, Junior said, I love you. Okay. I love you too. Why not? I love it. What do you mean? What? Hi. Good. You are the best we may. Okay. But yeah, I was actually going to make a video. Fuck it. A few more minutes left now. I go to sleep. Fuck it. I was going to upload a video. instead of a community post, I was actually going to upload a video actually on Saber Attack. I was going to go off in one. I'm not gonna divulge. Is that a word? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say in that video, but let's just say my channel would be dead. Possibly my PSN as well. But fuck it. You know? I know I decided I wasn't going to be the angry one. You know, I wasn't going to be the... I mean, I fucked up. I did what I did. I made a mistake. You know? That's on me. But how I react to that... Like, I mean, what I'm saying is, like, I mean, I did what I did. It is what it is. You know, I let jealousy get the better of me, but it seems like Saber Attack has left anger get the better of him. And you know what? I will say this though, as well. Oh, you bastards! You got me talking now. Like, what is it? Where, like, I'm sure there are people in Saber Attack's life that have done things equally as bad, if not worse. And I'm sure they didn't get the same treatment as I did. So every time he joined my live stream, I always welcomed him to my live streams. I've always been appreciative of him. Even the times where, like, you know, he might get like too involved in my gameplay process and say, you should go over here, you should do that. I handle it, I think, quite well. You know? To be fair, like, I did. And, like, you know, I would join his live streams. And I would watch them and I would get involved in them. Like, I've never really been an absolute, like, cunt to him all the time. But I'm sure, I can guarantee you, especially of someone of his generation, I can guarantee you, man, he's like so-called friends. Like, I'm probably like, oh, what you want, cunt? You know, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what do you mean you've 2 days to live? Oh, it's a pay this Monday. I mean, that's the way people are nowadays. And it's the fucking shoot, like. And then it's those kind of people then, like, that are like, oh, he's my best friend. You know? I don't understand that. Maybe it's because I'm from a different generation, obviously. You know what I mean? But I don't understand that mentality, like. I don't understand the mentality. I mean, and they can fuck up like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 times. And they can do fucking things 10 times worse. But they don't get the same fucking treatment that I got. You know what I mean? They don't get called out in my fucking streams behind their back. You know? So there's lots like I just don't understand about the situation, you know? It's like Jesus Christ, like. I just got a dab there. Let's call it dab, isn't it? Absolutely. Play Scorpion. I love Scorpion. Okay, I'll play Scorpion then. What's your favourite character in Mortal Kombat 1? Johnny Cage. How do you donate? You don't have to donate. You can't even donate. I don't have enough subscribers. I'll do enough. I don't have enough. What do you call it? People have to watch my content for another couple of 100 hours before that. But I wouldn't. I really appreciate that, but I wouldn't be taking donations off anyone. Your support is enough for me. You know, that's the enough That's the only donation I need, is support. So, oh fuck, oh no, oh, yeah, I picked Scorpion. I thought I was in Combat League there for a second. It automatically picks. Oh, so I would have. No, who am I picking? Scorpion. I'm half asleep. Scorpion. Just getting all the dabs. Scorpion. Okay.
Scorpion.
So one more fight of Scorpion, and I'm definitely gonna have to get some sleep then.
Sub-Zero. Cage Mansion.
Your brother told me of all your weaknesses.
A short conversation, sorcerer.
That's really hard to tell the difference between Scorpion and Sub-Zero when you're using the Season 3 skins.
Your life will
Johnny
be
Cage
snuffed
top 2.
out.
Take 2.
Top 1. He's number 1. Look at Kratos looking like an anorexic Kratos. This is Kratos' new home. There's Kratos there floating in the fucking flamingo. Or Atreus, I meant to say. Did I say Kratos twice? I don't even know, I'm half asleep.
Mine isn't friendly fire.
Final take. Action.
Down in flames.
Sounds like saying fuck off, doesn't it? Oh fuck. Ah, stop. Come on now, don't. Ah, fuck off now. I almost went through a whole lot of stream without raging. That's not really raging, that's just me saying, oh fuck off. I was talking to you, Chad. I was telling you fuck off. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Chad. Yeah. I almost went to, well, you know, I just didn't like the way he came back so quickly there. Oh, okay. Which one is you? Oh, I was, who the fuck was I fighting? I was Quan Chi. I just asked my friend to play Sub-Zero or Scorpion because, you know, you wanted to see Scorpion, so. I was the anorexic, I was the anorexic Atreus. My friend was Scorpion, and Atreus was floating in the flamingo in the pool. And I'm going to go to sleep. So thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I will see you next time again. Hopefully it'll be a live stream of Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, the remake of Metal Gear Solid. Not quite sure what time. Nothing in life really goes according to plan all the time. So honestly, the best thing I can say is just stay tuned. You know, I mean, if it was gossip, if I did a live stream saying Johnny reveals all, that sounds really wrong. But nonetheless, I guarantee you, people will be all over the live stream. What's he going to say? What's he going to do? Oh, he's only streaming Twin Snakes. I don't give a shit. You know, so I'll be streaming something tomorrow now that's actually worth watching. Not gossip. I'm sorry, Junior. It's literally 58 minutes past 1 a.m. here in Ireland. You know, I wish that was PM time, but it's unfortunately AM time. And I've got enough shit spinning around in my head now, so, you know, I need to lay the fuck down. You know? You don't understand when you get to my age. I'm guessing you're young. I don't know why. Maybe you're not. I don't know. I thought you were a Scorpion. I was. I'm sorry. I lied. I was Scorpion. I died. I killed by an anorexic Kratos. It happens. It happens. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go get some sleep. Thanks for watching.